We're starting. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I just want to introduce your teacher for today for Grade 1 Literacy. Her name is Marisha. She will be taking over from me now. I will be available in the Q&A section. If you guys need any help, any parents wants to ask something or has questions or answers or anything like that, you're more than welcome to chat to me in the live Q&A section. But handing over now, enjoy the lesson.
Good morning, everybody. I am so excited to do your second lesson of literacy today. Welcome. I am Marisha Williams and I am your Grade 1 literacy lesson, just like I've been introduced now. What we will do today is listen and read a story, answer questions, true or false, do a letter sound and how to write the sound. Then we are going to do a sentence writing. I am so excited to do this again today. Hope that you will enjoy this. I hope that you have your stationery ready, that you have a pen and pencils and a paper with you, and maybe some colors if you wish. So now we are going to listen to a story. Keep your ears open. Harry has 8 horses. He feeds them hamburgers, hot chips, and honey. The horses have 8 hats on. They hop over the hogs and hens. They are so happy. Then Harry gives lots of hugs to his horses. I'm going to read that to you one more time. Harry has 8 horses. He feeds them hamburgers, hot chips, and honey. The horses have 8 hats on. They hop over the hogs and hens. They are so happy. Then Harry gives lots of hugs to his horses. And there the horses are coming in 1, 2, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's count that again and check if there are 8 horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 horses. So now we are going to answer the questions, true or false. And maybe you can write on your piece of paper, making a T for true. There's your capital T for true. That means if something is correct and if you agree with this, then you would write down T for true. And if something is not correct and you don't agree with it, it's not the truth, you would say that it's false. So you will write down a F for false. So the first one, Harry has 9 horses. Write down on your piece of paper if you would say that is true or false. Just write down the letter T. If you agree with that, you say that is true and you make a T. And if it's false, if it's not correct, you just make a F over there. Harry has 9 horses. Okay. Harry feeds the horses hamburgers. If that is true, write down now your second letter would be For Harry feeds the horses hamburgers. If that is true, just write down your T, or if it's false, make your on your piece of paper. So now you have 2 letters on your paper. The next one, the third one. They hop over the hogs and hens. I wonder if you can still remember what they said in the story. They hop over the hogs and hens. So for your third letter, write down your T or your F. And then the next one, these animals are in the jungle. If you would say that we find these animals in the jungle, write down T for true or F for false. Okay, and the last one, Harry hits his horses. Harry hits his horses. Write down true, T for true or F for false. Okay, now that's the answers that I have for you. Let's check and see if your answers matches mine. The first one, Harry has 9 horses, is false. And now you have to clarify your answer. You have to say, why did you say it's false? Yes, he didn't have 9 horses. He had 8 horses. The next one, Harry feeds his horses hamburgers. That is true. And with this one, we can also add, he also fed them honey and hot chips. Wow, these must be very lucky horses, hey? That even makes me hungry. The third one, did you get true for this one? They hop over the hogs and hens. That's true. These animals are found in the jungle. Now that is false. We wouldn't find a horse and hens in the jungle. Where do we find these animals? We would have them in the farm or on the farm. Yes. And then the last one, Harry hits his horses. That is false because he gave his horses lots of hugs. Yes, that was very, very good, hey? Well done. Now for our story, can you remember there was a sound that appeared a lot in the story? You could hear the sound mostly in our story. Can you remember what is that sound that you heard the most? It is, say that with me. And when you put your hand in front of your mouth, you can feel the warm air blowing into your hand. Say that again. Or if you keep a mirror in front of you, you will see the mist forming in front of the mirror. Say that again. And it's very different when you would say, huh, huh. Okay, so you just make the sound so that you feel the warm air on your hand. Good, well done. So now, what we are going to do is count the sounds in each row. So for each number that is coming up, for each sentence, we are going to find all the sounds in the sentence. And don't forget that there's a lowercase letter over here and the uppercase letter or your capital letter. When you see the capital letter, don't forget to count that as well. Harry has 8 horses. Okay, so we're going to count the H's in each sentence. Harry has 8 horses. And you will see there are some of them hidden in a word and you can't hear them. But I want you to count them. Okay, so let's quickly count that. Once you get a chance, then I'll go over to the next one. He feeds them hamburgers, hot chips, and honey. Quickly run your finger through and count how many h sounds do you see in each line. Did you get your number? Number 3. The horses have 8 hats on. And maybe just write down your number for each row or for each number for the sentence that we've read, so that we can go over and see if you've counted all of those h sounds. Number 4, they hop over hogs and hens. Count your h sounds and then write it next to the number. So go to number 4. Number 5, they are so happy. Quickly count your h sounds and write down the number next to number 5. And number 6, then Harry gives lots of hugs to his horses. Okay. Shall we do that? And now we check if your numbers are matching mine, and then we're going to count them together. For the first one, I got 4 h sounds. Let's quickly see if that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right, and you can give yourself a tick for that. Brilliant. Number 2, let's see. 7. I wonder if you've gotten 7. Let's see. 1, 2. Look at that hiding in between there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody didn't count correctly. It's not 7, it's 6. So I can't give myself a tick for that one, but I can just write next to it. I've counted them correctly. So next to it, I will write down 6. There are 6 sounds in number 2. Number 3, I've got 5 there. Let's count and check if that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Give yourself a tick. Yes. And the next one, number 4, also 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Don't forget about those ones that are in the middle, in between. And number 5. I've got 2 there. Let's see if that's correct. They are so happy. 1, 2. Only 2 sounds. Give yourself a tick if you got 2 there. And then the last one, 5. Let's see. Wonder. Oh, there's another one hidden there in between. 1, 2. Don't forget the capital letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give yourself a tick over there. Well done. Very good. So that means you can really spot the h sounds very quickly when you see them, even if they are hidden. Very good. So there you can see I've got a little mirror for you over there. You're going to practice your in the mirror when you say it. See if the mist is forming there in your mirror. Okay. And you will also see nice and clean teeth that you brush every day. Good. So now I'm going to give you a turn. Who can remember all the things that started with the sound? I'm going to give you a chance now to draw 4 pictures from the story that we've read. Draw 4 pictures on your page that start with the sound. Very nicely done. I hope that you can remember 4 pictures. Okay. You can also say now what you have drawn in your pictures. Maybe you can tell mom or somebody that's with you, or you can just tell me, what pictures did you draw? Okay, well done. Can you think of other things that start with? If you can come up with any other things that start with, did you perhaps think of a helicopter? Yes, good. And there are so many things that start with. I'm sure that you came up with lots and lots of things. Right. So there are some of the pictures that come up from our story. Hamburger. Wow, that just makes me so hungry now. Hey, but we wouldn't have hamburger for breakfast, eh? That would be so delicious now. A hat. Hat. These horses must have looked so silly with their hats on. And hens. Okay, so there are some 3 pictures that came from the story. How lucky these horses were to eat hamburgers, hey? Okay, so for your pictures, we could write sentences like this. So for your hamburger, you can use the sentences from the story. He feeds them hamburgers. He feeds them hamburgers. Or you could write down Harry. Harry feeds them hamburgers. And for the hat, what about he has a hat? Or the horses have hats on. The horses have hats on. And hens. The horse hops on the hen. That would not be nice if the horse hops on the hen. Okay, so there you have your sentences. Can we read these sentences, and perhaps you can write these sentences for your pictures if you've written these, or if you've drawn other pictures. Can you remember what did we read from the story? Maybe mom can help, or whoever's at home there can help you to formulate your sentences. For the hamburger, he feeds them hamburgers. He feeds them hamburgers. Can you read this one with me? The horses have hats on. The horses have hats on. And the last one, the horse hops on the hen. Let's read that again. The horse hops on the hen. Okay. Now we are going to practice making a h sound with our whole bodies. So now I want you to get up now. We are going to do this with our bodies. So get up. Come on, stand up. and you are going to follow in this video exactly like this. So you can follow what I'm doing, and I am going to tell you exactly what you are going to do. You can just watch here and just copy this video. Okay, we're going to make it with our whole bodies writing the H sound, starting from the top, going down, down, down with the hands all the way down. And just when you get halfway, you go over to your right. So we're starting, a H has a long neck, so it starts right from the top, goes down, 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 all the way to the ground. And just when you get to the halfway of your body, go around to the right, down. There we go. There you have a H sound. Let's do that one more time. I want you to do that with your body again. One more time. Come on, raise your arms high up, all the way up, and go down, all the way down, down. Down and touch the ground. Go up and around to your right and down. Good. Again. From the top, down, 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 all the way down, up. And just as you are halfway, you're going to go around to your right. And there you've made a sound with your body. Very good. Okay. Now, let's write down in. Yeah, let's practice this. Yeah, yesterday I couldn't find this. I had a bit of a struggle. So I've practiced also. So we are going to write down on your piece of paper. We are going to write down. So we're starting at the top. We go down, up, and just when you're halfway, we are going to go around to your right. Sure. I need lots of practice to write on here. Wow. Let's get a thicker pen. So we're starting from the top, going straight down, back up, and around to your right. Let's use a color white. Down. Okay, let's just change that color again. Let me use red. Down, up, and around. I'm really going to try to get one that looks like this. Okay, let's see. Down and back up. And just when you reach halfway, you're going to go around to your right. And can you see that it ends again in line with the left line, the left and the right over there? It ends exactly on the same line. So if I have a line on my page there, we would go from the top down, touch the line, around, up, around to your right and down. Do you see that it stops exactly at the same place on the line? Can you fill up your page? Do another line. And we're writing from left to right. I'm just going to make a line there so that you can see that we start on the left side and we finish off the line at the right. Then we go to a next line again. So please fill up your page. Down, up, and around to your right. And you don't lift up your hand until you've finished. So you start down, don't lift up your hand, keep your hand on and only finish, then you lift up your pencil. Okay, down, up, and around to your right. Down, up, and around. We're going to practice making this very nice and beautifully and neat. Wow, I need lots of practice to make my look like this. And I'm sure some of you have written very much neater than what I've tried to do it over here. Okay. So down, all the way down, up and around to your right. Okay, and then you have your page filled up with lots of sounds. Very good. Right. So today you have learned true and false. True or false. I would like you to use these words. Tell somebody at home something that is true or something that they are saying. Tell them, I agree with you, that is true. Or tell them, no, that's false. That information is not correct. What you are going to do is add some of your own pictures that start with add some of your own pictures, look around, find some things in your house that start with okay? And then you are going to practice writing your sound correctly and then write a sentence for your pictures that you have done. Okay. So please find us on this link. And I'm going to invite you tomorrow to our next lesson where we will learn about the N sound. See you tomorrow, the 22nd of April. I hope that you've enjoyed this and I'm looking forward to have you here with me tomorrow. Goodbye.